I think we need to have Justin saying it. Cowboy.
Cowboy. Anyway, we're back with another one of our discussions. This time we're talking about news that was broken.
Would you call this the Scooby Scoop? We got the Scooby Scoop.
This the Scooby Scoop. Well, I mean, like the late Scooby Scoop, because like it already been scooped. We just.
I mean, but just because the ice cream in the freezer don't mean it still ain't good. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
But what I'm saying is, like, we basically taking the scoop that already on somebody else's cone, we taking it off to put it on our cone.
That's the best kind of scoop. You ever tasted somebody else's cone? I haven't either, but still.
We talking about the news that Billy Corgan apparently has purchased, I guess, the rights or whatever to NWA. Not the rap group, not that, the National Wrestling Alliance, that one, not the one with the fellas and the gentlemen's with the anyway. I don't know where I was going with that, but again, I wanted to talk about this because for me, I'm not. Some people are gonna be just saying, "Oh, it's terrible. He's just gonna destroy something else." But honestly, like, and I've seen different interviews with different, TNA wrestlers who really liked Billy Corgan, who thought he is a real fan. He apparently knows what he's talking about in wrestling. He knows what fans like. So in that aspect, he has a good mind for the business apparently. And I think it's interesting that he, decided to buy the rights to NWA, because if you don't, if you don't know much about NWA, it was, a big promotion, especially back, 80s, things like that, 70s, I think. I forgot exactly.
Them good old territory days, you mean?
Them all go to the good old territory days before Vince bought up all everything. But basically now what it is it's been basically diluted and watered down to now basically if you have an indie promotion, you can like pay a certain like fee or something to have NWA in your name. So it's just been broken down. So I think I'm kind of excited about it, depending on where he goes with it. If he does build it up as a new as a promotion, and kind of
wait. That's a good thing. If it's broken, that's amazing. Oh my, it's broken NWA. Brother Corgan, I knew you'd come. Oh, is it gonna happen? It's about to be the greatest storyline ever.
Any initial thoughts? I have some other things to kind of talk about it, but any initial thoughts? What were your thoughts when you heard about the purchase, the buying?
Delete. Oh, I thought. Sorry. That's not what you meant. At first, I was just kind of like, does this really matter? Like, I think a lot of people know I'm not the hugest fan of Billy Corgan anymore. And at first, I was kind of like, whatever. Does it really matter? But then again, I thought about it over the past like couple of seconds. I thought about it, and I kind of felt like there's nothing wrong with this. Like I mean, that's not that I don't like Billy Corgan. I just don't like the way he went about his ways in TNA. But with this, like, behind the NWA, and I mean, I would like to see it kind of get back to a solid spot. I just feel like it's not at a solid spot. Like the foundation seems to be kind of has crumbled over the years. So I don't know. I feel like I'm excited for it just because like I'm always down for more wrestling promotions. I'm always down for more opportunities for these wrestlers who are trying to get to WWE or got released from WWE or just trying to live their dream in whatever form or fashion they want to live it. You know, at first I was kind of like, you know, whatever. But like, you know, after thinking about it, I just think it's better. It's better because there's more opportunities, especially if he uses it in the way that he wants to use it. It might not be the biggest news because I think, like we said before, like I don't think Billy Corgan's any different than anyone else. Like I haven't seen anything from Billy Corgan to be like, yeah, you know, he's gonna take it to the top, baby, to the top. Yeah, I mean, but then again, like I don't know if we really got to see a whole bunch of Billy Corgan. And I think if he like, you never know what could happen if he runs creative or whatever, or who he will bring in or what, you know.
And I think kind of going back a little bit to the TNA thing, part of it was part of it wasn't necessarily his fault. I don't think he came in, you know, putting his money down, you know, giving them money, thinking that he was going to have more control than he ended up having. So I don't think necessarily that was his fault. He was just, it was a misunderstanding. But I think also, like you said, we didn't really see a lot of, you know, what he had in mind. You know, I think if he has complete control of a promotion or whatever and kind of can do what he wants with it, I'm curious to see what he does with it. And I think, you know, like we talked about a little bit in the TNA video the other day, he has worked with other promotions. He has built up over the years, you know, friendships in the promotion or in the business, along with the fact that he is a celebrity himself. So I think that could help him as well. Just, you know, people know him all right off the bat. It's not like somebody, you know, it's not like me or DJ just starting a promotion and having to, you know, put our name out there. But, you know, people already know Billy Corgan, so that helps him a little bit. I think one of the big things is, and it's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place just this day and age is, and we've talked about this with TNA too, I think one of the things he has to try and do is, if he wants this to really work out as a promotion, he has to get a TV deal some way, which is so hard just now because you think about it, we have DVR, we have the internet, you can go watch whatever, pretty much whatever TV show you want on some website somewhere. So that takes away from the ratings. So it's like,
Two, like, even though wrestling is still one of the biggest draws, period, which I think is like more chances on it, there's a lot of channels that just won't chance on it. I don't necessarily understand it, and that's kind of the difficult part too. Like, as much as I rag on GFW for not having a TV deal, like, you know, it's difficult just because like there's a lot of channels that just like, no, we're not gonna have it on our channel or whatever, which sucks. But crazy thing is, wrestling draws in ratings. Like, people say they don't like it and all this, but people still watch it. So. And a lot of people still watch it.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, and there's a lot of things that they could do to help build up the NWA again. You know, they could join one of, you know, there's a bunch of groups of promotions that work together. You know, TNA works with, is it, I forgot if they work with Noah or New Japan. I know it's one of them. But I mean, if you
Noah, it's Noah.
Yeah. If they worked out a deal between different promotions to kind of help them, help, you know, you help me, I help you, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, kind of a thing, that could help them.
But have you ever actually, like, you know, have you ever scratched someone's back and they were like, yeah, I'll scratch your back, bro, I got you? Ever literally happened?
I knew you were gonna say that. And before I even said it, I was like, he's gonna come back with the, have you ever seen somebody? Anyway, but yeah, I think for me, all in all, I'm excited about it. I'm curious to see, you know, what he does with it. I hope it works out for him because I don't know how much he paid for it. I don't know the figures. Hopefully it wasn't a lot, so that way if you know it doesn't
$1 billion.
it is have you seen NWA's website? It was probably like $20. I'm just saying. Probably like
$5 and a piece of land.
I think the NWA champion is like in his 50s right now. So like that you know how but I would love to see it built up. You know, it has prestige with it anyway, like the prestigious GFW championship. But yeah, I think if you built up the NWA again, I think you could bring back a lot of older fans who have maybe strayed away from wrestling and kind of get them just back in general. Get a lot of fans into it. And like DJ said, the more promotions, the better. The more alternatives that we have as fans to watch, and the more alternatives we have to say, "Hey, WWE, they're doing this. Why aren't you doing this? If you're the greatest in the world, why they have a better product than you? Why?" I feel like we say that all the time, and WWE's like, "What? What you said? What?"
WWE still WWE like we still number one though.
we the biggest, we the best. So that's how that works. It's not about quality; it's about size. It's you know yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. Any other general thoughts or anything else you wanted to add to the conversation? Because it's a conversation. You could add things. You could take them away. You could subtract them. You could divide them. You could multiply them. You could other stuff with them and stuff.
Not really. I just want to see where it goes. I think that's the thing. Like, I hope this is not something where like there's this big hoopla about it and then like nothing happens, like Global Force Wrestling. Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I just hope like that, where like everybody's like, "Oh my God, Billy Corgan gonna take over the wrestling business. He gonna take over, baby. He gonna take over, daddy. He gonna take over, mama." Like, I hope not. Like, I hope it's just not like this big hoopla and then like media though. Like, I'm just saying, don't start doing TV tapes before you get a deal. Like, seriously though, like, stop it. Like, like, but yeah, like, I mean, first off, like, fix the website. Fix the website. You can start putting the shows on the website. Like, that's the thing where you can start just to get people back into it.
Yeah.
You can always start with that and then be like, "We're coming to TV live on June the 15th." I didn't have a date in my mind, but you know, like, like they could do that. Like, they could start on the website, then promote the fact that they, you know, we coming work. I don't know, some random TV channel. Probably not Cartoon Network. I'll be honest. Probably not Cartoon Network. But it's channels on my TV right now, so first okay, fine.
You heard it here first. Thursday, June 15th. NWA is coming to Cartoon Network.
I'm telling you, we got the Scooby Scoop out here. That's just what it is. Like, we out here with the Scooby Scoop, you know, the Cartoon Network, Adult Swim preferably, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to see where it's gonna go. I think that's the like. I just want to see how it's going to develop.
Yeah.
And hopefully not legitimate.
I kind of want to see, you know, I'm curious to see what Billy Corgan does with a promotion when he has control, like creatively, because I feel like we started to see some cool things when he was with TNA, and then, you know, the stuff that happened, and then, you know, he be suing the company.
And they went out of business.
And then they really actually did. You know, the TNA gone. Now it's Impact Anthem Wrestling with the Owl.
Real.
that damn
Owl Championship.
Yeah, that OC Dub, OC Dub, OC Dub. I think we need to go to an Impact show and start an OC Dub chant. OC Dub, OC. But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes, what's going on with it. But we will be possibly maybe back for the 6-pack. We're trying, but it's not.
What was wrong with tomorrow for the 6-pack?
Well, tomorrow I work 3 to 8, and Amy is busy at night doing something. I don't know what she's doing, but she says she's busy at night.
So you take off for the podcast.
I mean, she was too busy moving carpet to do this, so and I was just moving carpet.
How much carpet you gotta move though? Like
she got a pretty small room from what I've seen. So I'm just it's a heavy carpet though. It's a real heavy.
It's a conspiracy, is what you're saying. Little Jimmy behind it.
Yeah, it's no, it's not. It ain't even. It's see what happened was, it was when Rockstar Spud was there, and then Swaggle was there, and they'd be attacking each other in her room. So she had to roll them up, both of them, in the carpet, so they stopped fighting. Because Spud already been in a wheelchair. We don't need him in a wheelchair no more. So she rolled him up, and I don't know. But we gonna be doing some at some point at some time in the week. Some. Yeah.
What about Sunday though? Like Sunday's still a day.
Sunday she's gonna be gone all day, going with a friend shooting. That's how she said it. I'm hoping it's not the way that I'm thinking, because when you say I'm going out shooting, what I think is it's not necessarily a good thing with yeah, exactly. Like, and then you trying to go to NBA, and it's like, nah, I really ain't got no time for you. Got no time for me, and I'm like, so you be balling, and that's, and then the Sixers hat comes out, and that's funny.
You said balling, so I was like, did the NBA video, right? Like, so who gonna win the next round, right?
Yeah, maybe she will be on the next round video. Depending on if Cleveland make it, they might not. They might not. It's possible.
I mean, them Bulls, they made it. I mean, oh wait.
You know what? They still got that investigation going on the shenanigans with Boston.
They file an injunction.
Yeah, they filing that injunction. So we basically gonna just win automatically the whole thing with the injunction, But after all that, I don't even know where we were going. But follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast. And if you ever mention Xavier Woods, make sure you do it on the right Twitter account, so that when he retweeted, the right account gets all that. I done goofed. I done goofed. But follow us on the Twitter at ICW_podcast. Like the video, share the video, tell us your thoughts on Billy Corgan and his music and his wrestling input and TNA and Owls and wrestling and carpet. What kind of carpet you like? You like shag carpet? Do you like non-shag carpet? I'm not an aficionado of carpet, so I don't know what kind they got. I don't got carpet in my room, so I don't know the carpets and stuff. But if you know the carpets, tell us your type of carpet. What do you like? Are you a hardware person? Are you a linoleum person? What do you got? We gonna see you on the flippity dippity. That was going weird places, and yeah.